Hi friends, it's What Are the Chances Wednesdays, where we tell you stories all about coincidence, serendipity, and luck. This one's a survival story. It was 1983, and Tammy Oldham Ashcroft was spending time with her fiancé Richard Sharp in the South Pacific where they lived. They spent most of their time just cruising around the islands in his sailboat, and they were very experienced sailors. One day, one of their friends approached them and wanted to pay them to deliver a 44-foot yacht from Tahiti to San Diego. It was going to be a 4,000-mile journey, which was much further than the two of them had ever gone before, but they figured that they were pretty confident in their seaworthiness and they agreed to give it a shot. 3 weeks into their journey, the two of them found themselves in the path of Hurricane Raymond. Soon they found themselves trying to navigate 40-foot high waves and 140-mile-an-hour winds, and things were not looking good. Richard told Tammy that she needed to go below deck and secure herself, while he strapped himself into a safety harness and tried his best to navigate. Tammy says the last thing she remembers is Richard screaming, "Oh my God," and then everything went black. Tammy awoke 27 hours later, having a really bashed head and looking around in a dark cabin that was filled with water and debris. She scrambled her way up to the top of the deck, where she saw that the ship had been totally destroyed. The motor, the navigation system, the radio, everything was broken, and Richard was gone. She was able to see his safety harness, but he was nowhere to be found. Tammy reports that she was in such a state of survival that she didn't even really have time to grieve. She instantly started patching up the holes, she pumped out the water, she made her own sail, and she was navigating using a sextant like friggin' Christopher Columbus to figure out how to get herself to the closest landmass, which was in Hawaii, and that was 1,500 miles away with no motor. She would spend the next 40 days adrift at sea, picking currents that would push her towards Hawaii, surviving off of sardines and fruit salad before a Japanese boat would see her floating in the water and tug her into Hawaii, where she would make land, and she did it. She survived. Tammy did not escape, though, unscathed. Due to her head injury, she was actually unable to read for 6 years. And of course, once she made land, she then had to deal with the reality of losing her fiancé. But after some time, she was able to write down her story. It was published in a memoir, which was then made into a movie recently starring Shailene Woodley called Adrift. Tammy now lives in the San Juan Islands off the coast of Washington, where she still sails regularly, and she finds meaning being on the sea, and that has not changed. Tammy was later married and had 2 children, and you see on her neck there's a little sextant that she wears around her neck every day encrusted with a diamond to remind herself of her own strength and fortitude. Dang, man, could you do it? I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Thanks for watching. Give me a like and a follow. Come back Saturday for some spooky stories, and don't forget to follow your wonder.